Python introduction. So Python is a hobby project by the guy Van Rossum. He is a good developer, and Python is released in 1991. The Python 1.0 is released by the guy Van Rossum. Actually, it is a completely hobby project. Nothing but is in their free time, he developed a simple language, and now it is very popular. Today we are using it for several purposes. And initially Python is two versions. Initially released 2.1, 2.0 something. Initial versions are 2, and now Python 3 is working. Okay. So why we need to learn Python? So Python is easy to use and learn. So what is easy? Means it is in simple English. In 2 or 3 lines, we can write our Python code, and easy to learn, and reading is very easy. Not just like other languages. If you want to write hello world in other languages, you need to write at least 4 or 5 lines. But in Python, you can write in simply 1 or 2 lines. Everything you can write very few lines of code, you can achieve your output. It is interpreted language. Nothing but if you written any code in Python, line by line will be converted into computer understandable format, and it will be executed. So it is nothing but interpreted language. And Python is object oriented language. So OOPS concept is supported by Python, just like Java supports OOPS language, CPP supports OOPS language, and other small talk. Different languages supports OOPS concept. At the same time, Python is also providing OOPS support. It is completely object oriented concepts. Everything will be supported, and procedural programming. If you want to write without object oriented things also, you can write Python code. So in deep, if you are going in deep, then we can understand all these things. And Python is completely open source language. Nothing but no need to purchase. It is freely provided, free of cost. We can access the Python, we can install the Python, and we can use the Python in our system. And it is a platform independent. Platform independent is nothing but Python will run in Windows operating system, Python will run in Linux operating system, Python will run in Apple operating system, Python will run any platform. Once you write the code, you can execute the same code in any operating system. So no need to compile, because Python is a interpreted language. Line by line it will read, convert, and execute the code. That's why it is a platform independent. On any operating system, Python will execute. Integrated. Python advantage is you can write a code in C language, in CPP language or Java, and other language codes also you can integrate in Python. Means you can use other language code in Python. It is called integrated. And Python allocates dynamic memory allocation. Dynamic memory allocation is nothing but whenever if you require a storage, then only Python will allocate memory. Means the memory control is completely dynamic. It is dealing by the Python itself. It is extensible. So n number of Python libraries, just like supported programs which is written in Python and other languages, is written by several people, community people. It's freely available in pypy.org website. So 1,37,000 plus wide range of libraries and frameworks are available in Python. Based on our requirement, we can use any library. Library is nothing but already developed code we can use in our programs. So Python supports a wide range of libraries, and versatility is nothing but by using the Python we can develop several types of applications. Like we can develop web-based applications, we can develop mobile applications, we can develop desktop applications like our calculator, notepad, paint, Microsoft Word like applications, and machine learning, advanced programming related. Even NASA also using Python. Career opportunities. Python has several opportunities because of thousands of companies, most reputed companies like Google, Microsoft, IBM, Facebook, Apache, etc. Several reputed companies are using Python. So in all companies, Python has its opportunities. That's why it is very high demand. Why it is high demand? Because of it is capable to deal all types of applications. If you want a mobile application, you can develop in Python. If you want a web application, you can develop in Python. If you want to write a command, small commands, you can develop in Python. You can do anything in Python, and latest machine learning, deep learning, and TensorFlow like applications. Everything you can develop in Python. That's why it's very high demand. So ultimately, we need to understand from this, Python has the facilities of numerous number of library support, and it can develop any type of applications, and it is completely free. It will run on any operating system, and we can write less code to work with the Python. These are the most important features of the Python. That's why it is popular. Everyone is using. That's why we need to learn Python. Is it clear? You can send me a message in chat box. So, and the same things again we are trying to cover. It is simple and a general purpose language. It is nothing but everyone can easily learn. Everyone can do any type of general purpose, not a specific purpose. For example, if you have a JavaScript is a scripting language, you can develop only, for example, client-based applications. So some are available server-side applications. Like different specific purpose languages are there. But Python is not for intended for any specific purpose. It is general purpose. You can develop any type of applications. It supports high-level programming language, object-oriented programming language. It is interpreted, no need of compilation. So several huge libraries, tutorials, everything is available in internet. It is available free of cost, and third party means which is not developed by the Python team. It is nothing but third party. So lakhs of libraries are available. Example, if you want to work with machine learning, then NumPy is a library. It is already ready to use. TensorFlow is a library. It is ready to use. Pandas is a library. PyTorch, Keras, Scikit-learn, visualization purpose Matplotlib, scientific purpose SciPy. So NASA is also using SciPy, NumPy, and these Scikit-learn, all these things. Seaborn. So machine learning purpose from the 137 plus libraries, these libraries are most used. So 1 minute, one of my colleague, Mr. Naziz, want to talk with you. 1 minute. Yes, Naziz, you can talk right now.
Yeah.
Your voice is echo.
Ramu, can you please mute and use? Yeah. One second.
Sorry, Nazir.
Yeah, one second. Are you able to hear me now? Clear?
Nazir,
Now?
please.
Yeah, now it is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, good morning, guys. Sorry for my technical issues. So, today's section is the Python workshop. The Ram is already introduced all the stuffs here. I am the founder of the W3 Technologies. So hopefully is everybody is the Telugu people here. So we can be teach you in the Telugu and English both the languages. We prefer on the mother tongue language Telugu here. So apart from the Telugu, is anybody is other languages here? Please raise the hand if anybody is the other language. Okay, Pooja. Okay, Pooja.
Okay, Nazir. And I will use Telugu also completely. Don't worry.
Telugu, yeah, don't use all the Telugu language. Only the Pooja is here. The rest of everybody is the Telugu.
Yes.
So,
But meanwhile, I will use
basically,
Telugu also.
yeah.
Okay.
Why we choose the Telugu here, right? We are the Python Telugu community members also. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why we are using for this Telugu. So
Okay.
if you are comfortable English, you can go with the English also, guys. If you are facing any issues on the communication side, you can be ask Telugu also. Ram is going to be explain you the Telugu. సో హోప్ఫుల్లీ మీకు కంటిన్యూ చేయండి ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఒక్క విషయం ఇక్కడ చెప్దా అంటుంది క్లాస్ డ్యూరేషన్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ లో మీకు కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతా ఉంటారు ఆ క్వశ్చన్స్ కి ఆన్సర్ చేస్తున్న వాళ్ళకి ఎగ్జైటింగ్ గిఫ్ట్ ఆఫర్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయన్నమాట సో సో 2 hours షార్ట్ వర్క్ షాప్ ఇది సో యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ టు బి ఫోకస్ ఆన్ యువర్ ట్రైనింగ్ సెక్షన్ so the agenda, go to the agenda once more, once again to the Ramu, so we can be tell you. So we explained all about the W3 Technologies. W3 Technologies is the training institute. So Risan Infotech is the IT company. So we have that. I'm the founder of the both the companies. And we now today's sections is focusing on the W3 Technologies. Varun. We are not going to be discuss on about anything in the Risan Infotech. Okay. Uh, So hopefully, if you have any questions, I am be here. I'm just unmuted and my mic. So if you chat and raise the hands, we can be take your question and answers also. Okay. Uh, okay, Ram.
Okay.
No.
సో పైథాన్ అనేది చాలా సింపుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇది అంటే ఈజీగా ఇంగ్లీష్ వర్డ్స్లో ఉంటుంది వెరీ ఈజీ ఎవ్రీబడి కెన్ లెర్న్ ఇది నార్మల్ ఏ ఒక స్పెసిఫిక్ పర్పస్ కోసం డెవలప్ చేసిన లాంగ్వేజ్ కాదు ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కంప్లీట్లీ జనరల్ పర్పస్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అంతే సో హై లెవెల్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ వీ కెన్ రైట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ సో సింపుల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ వీ కెన్ రైట్ and object oriented means like a Java, other languages. So OOPS concept will be supported and అర్థం సో ఇంటర్ప్రిటెడ్ అంటే లైన్ బై లైన్ ని ఇంగ్లీష్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ యొక్క లైన్ బై లైన్ తీసుకొని కంప్యూటర్ అండర్స్టాండబుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ కి ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ కి ఇస్తుంది ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇంటర్ప్రిటెడ్ స్క్రిప్టింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ సో ఇక్కడ మనకి చాలా ఫెసిలిటీస్ లైక్ పైథాన్ యొక్క ట్యుటోరియల్స్ మీరు గూగుల్లో ఎక్కడ టైప్ చేసినా థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ట్యుటోరియల్స్ అనేది మీకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ వెబ్ బేస్డ్ అసెట్స్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ అంటే ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్లో పైథాన్ అనేది ఉంటుంది ఇట్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్లీ ఫ్రీ నో నీడ్ టు పర్చేస్ ఎనీథింగ్ వీ కెన్ ఈజీలీ ఇన్స్టాల్ అండ్ ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్ వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇట్ అండ్ థర్డ్ పార్టీ లైబ్రరీస్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ టోల్డ్ 137 plus libraries are there. From that, most widely what you are seeing right now, these are the most widely used for specific purpose. Like machine learning కోసం ఇక్కడ ఉన్న లైబ్రరీస్ని యూటిలైజ్ చేస్తాం వెబ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కోసం డిజాంగో, ఫ్లాస్క్ అనే ఇంకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. సో మోస్ట్ దీస్ ఆర్ things can be used in web development. So if you are going for automation testing, so these libraries we can use. Image processing means we can image color to black and white, blur. If you want to rotate, you want to remove the some noise. So image lo unde image ni correct cheyadam ante just like if you want to develop Photoshop like application, జస్ట్ అలాంటి వాటి కోసం ఇమేజ్ ప్రాసెసింగ్ లైబ్రరీస్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇమేజ్ ప్రాసెసింగ్ లైబ్రరీస్ అనమాట. వీ కెన్ ఇంపోర్ట్ ఇన్ అవర్ పైథాన్ కోడ్, వీ కెన్ ఈజీలీ యూజ్. అండ్ గేమ్ డెవలప్మెంట్, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డెవలప్ గేమ్స్ ఇన్ పైథాన్, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది లైబ్రరీస్ వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇన్ అవర్ పైథాన్ కోడ్. అంటే ఆల్రెడీ సెవరల్ పీపుల్ అనే వాళ్ళు ఏం చేశారంటే వీళ్ళు పైథాన్కి స్పెసిఫిక్ పర్పస్ కోసం కొన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఆల్రెడీ రైట్ చేసి ఒక హోల్ పెట్టారు. డైరెక్ట్గా మనం వాటిని ఏం చేయొచ్చు, మన ప్రోగ్రాంలో ఉపయోగించుకోవచ్చు. సో రెడీ టు యూజ్ స్టఫ్ అనమాట ఇదంతా. ఫ్రేమ్వర్క్ ఆర్ లైబ్రరీస్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ రెడీ టు యూజ్ స్టఫ్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మ్యాథ్ సైన్ కావాలి, సైన్ ఆఫ్ 23 అనగానే దాని యొక్క సైన్ వాల్యూని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ సైన్ అనేది ఏంటి, కొంచెం ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి దానికి. సో అలాంటి మెథడ్స్ని రెడీగా వాళ్ళు రాసి మనకు ఉంచారు. సో స్పెసిఫిక్ పర్పస్ కోసం ఒక్కొక్క లైబ్రరీని మనం యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకుని అందులో ఉండే ఫంక్షన్స్ని మనం వాడుకోవచ్చు. సో అలాగే వెబ్ స్క్రాపింగ్, వెబ్సైట్స్ని వాటిని స్క్రాప్ చేయటం కానీ గ్రాప్ చేయటం, డౌన్లోడ్ చేయటం, గెట్ చేయటం, సో ఇలాంటివన్నిటికి కూడా వెబ్ స్క్రాపింగ్ అంటారు. బ్యూటిఫుల్ సోప్ అండ్ సెలీనియం టెస్టింగ్ పర్పస్, ఆల్ దీస్ లైబ్రరీస్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్. నేను అన్నీ ఇక్కడ చూపించడం కుదరదు. నియర్లీ ఇట్ హ్యావ్ 1,37,000 plus libraries are available. If you want to see all the libraries in the Python, just you need to go to py.org. py.org. It is the website. You can see all the libraries, just like pandas. So pandas library will come here, and if you click on this, the pandas and all the details will be available about the pandas library. For example, if you want to check numpy is a library, by enter, so numpy related things available here. So Python initial contribution is done by Guido van Rossum, but later thousands and millions of contributors contributed different libraries. అంటే చాలామంది డెవలపర్స్ వాళ్ళ ఓన్ వర్క్ని పైథాన్ కోసం కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేశారు. అవన్నీ కూడా ఇక్కడ మనకి py.orgలో అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి. ఇక్కడ నియర్లీ ఇన్ని ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, సో ఇన్ని రిలీజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దిస్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ ఫైల్స్, దిస్ మచ్ ఆఫ్ యూజర్స్, నియర్లీ 8 lakh యూజర్స్ ఆర్ కాంట్రిబ్యూటెడ్. 8 లక్షల మంది డెవలపర్స్ వాళ్ళ వర్క్ని ఇందులో కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేశారు. ఇది py.org, where we can find Python third-party libraries. And Python can be installed. Official website is python.org. Python official website is python.org. Here you can find the download option, and this is the latest version of the Python. You can simply click on Python 3.12.3. It is the version. Previously Python 2 is also there, but at present Python 2 support is not available. Only we need to use latest version, Python 3 something. If you click here, it will be downloaded. It will be downloaded. So at present we need to check whether my system contains Python or not. I just opening command prompt. It is my command. If you check Python is available or not, Python -- version. So at present Python is not available in my system. Now I downloaded Python. This is the thing. If I click on this, it will install directly. So install now and add Python path. This is important option, we need to select it. This is the window it will open. You need to click on install now. So it take very less time to install in your system. So without installation of Python also we can work. So today we are working on that environment only, but the starting purpose, just I am installing the Python. Only one program I will execute in the Python from the system. Remaining we will work in cloud environment. It is available free of cost by, it is providing by Google. Just it will take less than 1 minute. Depends on your system speed. So actually it is installing. Meanwhile, we can see the remaining slides. So where Python is used? So Python will be used for data science, and Python is used for desktop applications. Python is used for console based applications. Python is used for mobile app development. So general software applications, artificial intelligence, networking related applications, gaming, speed recognition, machine learning, web applications. For several purposes Python will be used. So in industry, which companies are using Python? Just I placed here 50 companies, but it is not only limited to the 50 companies, nearly 1,000 plus companies. Not, it is a number actually we cannot tell. So a number of companies, but from that we shown only 50 most repeated companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, like Uber, NASA, so Microsoft, Tesla. Even Tesla, I hope it is very famous everyone, and Cisco, like Walmart, PayPal, Adobe, not whatnot. Every company is using Python. That's why once if you learn the Python, you have the opportunities in every company. So first we are trying to understand the theoretical part, variables and data type, because these are the fundamentals when you are trying to learn Python. Okay. First of all, what is a programming? Why we need to learn? Why we need to write in a systematic way? For example, in English, if you are telling I going am, if you tell like this, no one can understand because of it did not followed any grammar. If you followed the grammar, it can be understood by everyone. So in computer programming language also, when the development type, they given some rules and regulations. Those are nothing but syntax. You need to use everything in specific format. అంటే వాళ్ళు ఎలా చెప్తారో అలాగే ఉపయోగించాలి. మీరు చేంజ్ చేస్తే కనుక పైథాన్ కంపైల్ చేసేటప్పుడు, రన్ చేసేటప్పుడు దానికి అర్థం కాదనుకోండి, అది రన్ చేయలేదు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అనేబుల్ టు ఇంటర్ప్రిట్, అంటే కన్వర్ట్ చేయలేదు, రన్ చేయలేదు. ఎందుకంటే దానికి అర్థమయ్యే భాషలో మీరు చెప్పలేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ సింటాక్స్ ఎర్రర్స్. మన ఇంగ్లీష్ని ఎలాగైతే రాంగ్గా చెప్తే ఎదురు వ్యక్తికి అర్థం కాదో, అలాగే ప్రోగ్రామ్ని కూడా వాళ్ళు డెవలప్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎలా రైట్ చేయమన్నారో అలా రైట్ చేయకపోతే కనుక no one can understand. That's why in English we need to follow grammar to understand everyone. Like that, in programming language we need to follow syntax rules. అలాగే మనం ఉపయోగించాలి. ఓకే, సో in Python if you want to show anything, the first statement is just print. In print, bracket open close it, in double quotes you can give hello world. So it's like simply print anything on the screen. Means if you want to show anything on the screen, you need to use print. This print contain bracket open, close, and you need to enclose it with double quotes, and you need to type your message. So actually this is the message, and print bracket open and bracket close is nothing but syntax. So you must follow this rule. If you want to display anything, you must use this. Okay, so at the same time we need to understand variables and data types. Very important when you are working with any language. So what is a variable? We need to understand variable is just like a container. It is just like a container. You can store anything in it, and container has some name. So this name is variable name. This name is nothing but variable name. So what is stored in the container? It is data. If you store something in the container, it is nothing but data. So the container means it is holding our data. It is nothing but memory. It is nothing but memory where our data is stored. So I hope that you understand. Every container is labeled. For example, pens. Pens is a container name. So the container contains pens. The container contains pens. The container contains pens. So it is nothing but variable name is pens. Data is pens. Stored pens. Memory where we can place our pens. It is nothing but variable data relationship. So we will try to understand in technical way. The same thing we try to understand in technical way. So first of all, what are the different data available in computer? Like 234, it is a number, everyone knows it is a number. 34.5, it is a decimal number, it is also data. For example, if you tell your name like Raju, it is also a data. Okay, if you given 2 plus 3i is nothing but a complex number. 2 plus 3a is a complex number. It is also a data. So for example, if you given true, otherwise if you given false, it is also a data. Okay. For example, if you give it null, null is nothing but nothing. ఏమీ లేదు, ఇది కూడా data. So data may be in different way. It may be a number. The number may be rounded number, decimal number, and strings. It's one character, one word, one line, or multiple lines. It comes as strings. Strings is also a data. Complex numbers, true or false, Boolean data, null data. Like this, in computer we have different types of data available. Okay, these are the basic data everywhere we can use. Integer, decimal, string or character, complex, Boolean, and null. These are the different data available. Now I want to store a data in a variable. So I want to store 234. Okay, so in Python simply I am using x equal to 234. X equal to 234 means first I will give some memory, and the container name is X, and it stores the number 234. It stores the number 234. So it is the data, it is the variable name, it is the memory where the value is stored. For example, name equal to Raju. Now my container name is name. My container name is name. Container stored string type data. It is Raju. So if you want to store decimal, for example, marks equal to 4.5. Here 34.5 is data. Marks is a variable. So I can store in a container, name is marks and data is 34.5. It is clear? This point is clear or any doubt? You can chart if required. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We are open for the 2 minutes as the question and answer section.
Yes.
If we have any questions.
So
ఎవరికైనా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి అమ్మా, మేము చెప్తాం ఇక్కడ 2 minutes.
So Python only supports these data? No. Python supports different types of data. First of all, numbers. We know Python supports rounded numbers, 34.5 like decimal numbers, and it supports complex numbers like 2 plus 3 8. I hope that you know real part and imaginary part. Real part and imaginary part like complex numbers is also supported by Python. Python supports strings. This is nothing but if you given one character R, it is a character. It is also supported. Like Raju, it is one word. It is also supported by Python. Hello, how are you? It is like a collection of words. It is also supported by Python. So Python strings are maybe single character, maybe word, maybe collection of words. So strings are collection of lines also. So Python supports these are all things. Boolean. Boolean is nothing but true or false. So only two values supported in Python. Null. Null is nothing but actually nothing. If you want to tell to the computer particular variable don't contain anything, nothing అని చెప్పడం కోసం null అనేది ఉపయోగిస్తాం. అంటే నథింగ్ అని చెప్పడానికి null ఉపయోగిస్తాం అన్నమాట. And at the same time Python supports other data types like most important thing list. And sets. These are also different types of data types in Python. So it is a rounded number, it is a decimal number, it is a complex number, it is a character, it is a word, it is a collection of words or line. You can give multiple lines also. It is a Boolean true value, it is a Boolean false value, null. Like that you can store collection of data. Like square brackets is represented for list. You can store 23, 34.5. You can store true, means these are all data we can store in a list. List is a separate type available in Python. It can store different type of data. It is similar type of data also you can store. You can store for different type of data. If you want to store string, you can store string also. It is a collection of data. List is nothing but collection of data separated with commas and enclosed with square brackets. This is supported by Python. Tuple is also similar, just like Python. You can store different type of data. But it is enclosed with parentheses. It is enclosed with parentheses. Sir, both are same. Then what is the difference? So lists are editable. We can change the values later if required. Okay. And tuples are uneditable. మీరు వీటిని ఎడిట్ చేయలేరు. టపుల్ని ఎడిట్ చేయలేరు. లిస్ట్ని ఎడిట్ చేయగలుగుతారు. లిస్ట్ని స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్తో ఎన్క్లోజ్ చేస్తాము. టపుల్ని పరాంథసిస్తో ఎన్క్లోజ్ చేస్తాము. సో వన్ లిస్ట్ కెన్ కంటైన్ టపుల్ ఆల్సో. లిస్ట్ ఇన్సైడ్ నేను కావాలంటే ఒక టపుల్ను కూడా పెట్టచ్చు. లిస్ట్ ఇన్సైడ్ కెన్ ఎన్క్లోజ్ అదర్ లిస్ట్ ఆల్సో. వన్ లిస్ట్ కెన్ హోల్డ్ అదర్ లిస్ట్ ఆల్సో. So list is nothing but a collection of all types of data. List can hold numbers, list can hold strings, list can hold boolean, list can hold null, list can hold tuple, list can hold other list can hold sets, list can hold dictionaries. List can hold anything. Like that, tuple also can store anything. Tuple also. But it cannot be editable. It cannot be editable. Later I cannot edit. List can be editable. Tuple cannot be edited. Next one is dictionary. So dictionary is nothing but it will created by using open close curling brackets, and values are available in key value pairs like key colon value comma. If you have another key one colon value 1 comma like key 2 colon value 2. So all the values, all the data available in key value pairs, available in key value pairs like name colon Raju. So it is a key is name, value is Raju. And for example comma marks colon 23. Now it is marks is the key, 23 is the value. Age colon 45 is nothing but age is the key, 45 is the value. Okay, so subject marks colon, subject marks colon list, for example 23 comma 45 comma 67. So you can give like this also. So this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, and this is the value. Dictionary is completely created by using open curling bracket and closing curling bracket. All the values are separated with commas, but values are in the format of key value pairs. Key value pairs. And sets is also a data type. If we given 1 comma 2 comma 2 4 4 comma 2 like this, it is simply general similar type of data only we can store in sets. Similar type of data. Sets means all are numbers, maybe all are strings, maybe all are booleans, like that only. You cannot store different types of data in sets like list. List లో లాగా మనం sets లో different డేటాని స్టోర్ చేయలేము. ఓన్లీ ఒకే రకమైన డేటాని స్టోర్ చేయగలుగుతాం. అండ్ సెకండ్ థింగ్, ఒకే వాల్యూ కనుక రిపీట్ అయితే అది వన్ టైమే తీసుకుంటుంది. అండ్ సెట్ వాల్యూస్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఎడిటబుల్. ఇది కూడా ఎడిట్ చేయలేము, ఎందుకంటే మీరు 1 2 3 4 4 2 ఇచ్చారు. అవుట్పుట్ ఏమొస్తుందంటే మీరు ప్రింట్ చేస్తే కనుక 1 కామా 2 కామా 3 కామా 4 వస్తుంది, అంటే 2 రిపీట్ అయింది. ఎక్స్క్లూడ్ చేసేస్తుంది. 4 రిపీట్ అయింది, ఎక్స్క్లూడ్ చేసేస్తుంది. అంటే రిపీటెడ్ థింగ్స్ అనేవి సెట్స్లో తీసుకోదు, వన్ టైం మాత్రమే ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ది డిఫరెంట్ డేటాస్ సపోర్టెడ్ ఇన్ పైథాన్. అప్ టు హియర్ క్లియర్ ఆర్ ఎనీ డౌట్? Up to here clear or any doubt? You can chart. Yes, if you have any small doubt, chinna doubt una adagochu evaraina. Dictionary, okay, thank you. 1 minute I will explain the dictionary. Few students asked about the dictionary. I am just explaining dictionary. Dictionary is a special type. For example, I want to store key value pairs. Key value pairs. You can store anything, any value in the format of key colon value format. Any value you can store in key value format only. These type of key value pairs can be stored multiple things in dictionary. Just like a dictionary lo మీరు ఒక వర్డ్ లైక్ వాట్ ఏమిటి అంటే వాట్ అనేది కీ, దాని మీనింగ్ వచ్చేసి వాల్యూ అనమాట. అంటే కీ అనేది మీరు ఇచ్చే ఇన్పుట్ లాంటిది, వాల్యూ అనేది దాని యొక్క ఆన్సర్ లాంటిది. కీ వాల్యూ పేర్స్ అనమాట. సో డిక్షనరీ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మార్క్స్ డిక్షనరీ తీసుకుంటున్నాను నేను. అంటే నేను పెట్టుకున్న డిక్షనరీ నేమ్ ఏంటి? మార్క్స్ అనేది నా డిక్షనరీ నేమ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డిక్షనరీ కెన్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ విత్ కర్లింగ్ బ్రాకెట్స్ అని చెప్పాను నేను. కర్లింగ్ బ్రాకెట్స్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఓపెన్ క్లోజ్ కర్లింగ్ బ్రాకెట్స్. సో కీ వాల్యూ ఏంటి? మ్యాథ్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్ కీ, దాని వాల్యూ 23 మార్క్స్ వచ్చినాయి. సైన్స్ దానికి 45 మార్క్స్ వచ్చినాయి. సోషల్ దానికి 42 మార్క్స్ వచ్చినాయి. అంటే నౌ దిస్ క్యాన్ బి యాక్సెస్ లైక్ దిస్. మార్క్స్ ఆఫ్ అడిగితే ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ 23. అంటే ఇది కీ లాగా ఉంటుంది. దీని కనుక ఇస్తే ఇది వాల్యూని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే మార్క్స్ కీ అడిగితే దాని వాల్యూని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది మనకి. సో మార్క్స్ ఆఫ్ సైన్స్ అని అడిగితే 45 రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. మార్క్స్ ఆఫ్ సోషల్ అని అడిగితే 42ని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్? నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ క్లియర్? How to possible in all data types on stores to list, tuple and dictionary. So we can store all types. Just now I shown example. Once we need to enter into the programming part, then we will clear all remaining doubts, because it is the first initial theoretical explanation we are giving here. I did not enter into the practical part. Then we will know in deep about each and everything again. Okay, don't worry. Again, in the practical session, I will explain everything. And we need to understand some more things here, like strings. So strings is nothing but like name equal to Raju. We know very well name equal to Raju. So in Python, it will store like this. R will be represented with 0 position. A will be represented 1 position. J will be represent 2nd position. And U will be represent 3 position. Means if you want to access only R, then you can call like this square brackets name of 0, then it will print R only. If you ask the name of A, name of 1, it will only print A only. Name of 2, it will print J only. Name of 3, it will print U only. It is called positive indexing. So because why we need to tell like this? Just like arrays in your C and other languages. R will be stored in 0 location, A will be stored in 1 location, J will be stored In 2, U will be stored in 3 locations. We can access name of 0, name of 1, name of 2, name of 3. So, and Python supports negative indexing also. At the same time, Python stores internally negative indexing -1, -2, -3, and -4. So internally it will store like this also. Then you can use negative indexing also. Name of -1, it will print U only. Name of -2, it will print J. Name of -3, it will print A only. So name of -4, it will print R. Based on your requirement, you can use either positive indexing or you can use negative indexing. You can use anything you can use in Python. So at the same time, list also similar functionality. So I want to create a list. My list is equal to square brackets 1 comma 23.4 comma like Raju. So here also similar thing. 1 will be stored in 0 location, 23 point will be stored in 1 location, Raju stored in 2 location. You can access similar way. Your variable name is my list and square bracket I can access 0. It will print only 1. My list of 2. It will print Raju. My list of 1, it will print 23.4. So it is called indexing. Indexing. It is possible in Python. Okay. Now just we are going to enter into practical part, then we can understand all these things again. Just previous session, previous 5 minutes back, it failed. Okay. Just we need to enter into the cloud session. So if we have Gmail in your system, Gmail is maybe already logged in your system, then you can simply type Colab. Type without installing Python in your system, you can easily access Colab. Colab. It is provided by Google. So simply click on it. Welcome to Colab. Without installing Python, we can create, execute, see the output our programs in your Python. New notebook. Just you require a Gmail, that's all. So you can give any name for this book. I can give this is my name. Here code is there, text is there. Code means Python code. Text means your comments or information we can add. By default, one code shell is there. So this is the execution, play button or run button. So I can zoom. It is the play button or run button. Here you can write. First program I am writing print hello world. Just one line of code I written. Simply click on run. Every code shell is a one Python program. First time it is connecting here. Once it is connected, it will execute very speed. Okay. Now the output is hello world. If you want to do another program like print your name, like you can type your name. This is another program. So every shell is a program. Every code shell is a program. You can click on code. For example, I want to store x equal to 23. Now x is a variable, 23 is a integer type data. Y equal to 34.5. Y is a variable, 34 point is a decimal value. Z equal to Raju. So variable name. Z is a name, Raju is a string type data. Status. So variable name is equal to true. So small true is not accepted. We need to give T capital true. Then Python will recognize it is a true type data. T must be capital. So status contains true value. Like list, my list is equal to square brackets. I can store different type of data. 3.4, comma, Ravi, comma, true. Sorry. False, you can give false. Now the list holded is a collection. List is a collection. One student asked how list will be stored, different type of data. List is a collection type. It is not an array. Similar type of data storing is arrays work. But here list is a collection type. It can store any type of data. Okay. And one thing you need to observe in Python, we can store only data into a variable. We are not mentioning x is a integer type, y is a float type, z is a string type, status is a boolean type. I am not mentioning anywhere. Based on the value, x is identified. Means it is a 23. It is a number type. That's why x is a number variable now. 34.5 is a decimal value. That's why y is a float. Raju is a string. That's why z is a string type data variable. True is a boolean. That's why status is a boolean type variable. Later you can change the value, then particular type we can store. Entire program no need to store one type of data in a variable. You can change different type of data also. So these are the different things. If you want to print any variable value, then we can use print like this. Print of variable name x. Then it will print x value. The output is 23. Sir, it is printing 23. I want to print comment also. Then in print, you can write comment. The x value is, you can separate with comma, and means print supports multiple arguments. Means you can send string value, you can send x value, multiple values you can send at a time, separating with comma. Now the x value is 23. If you want to print list, print comment the list values, comma, list name, that's all. My list name. Python is very intelligent. It will print entire list. Sir, he told that you can access a particular element from the list. Yes. If you want to print only 2, then you need to specify square bracket 0th location. Then you will print only 2. If you given 1 location, then you can print first location value 3.4. If you given 0, 2, 3.4 is 1 location, 2 location. Then if you want to give 2, then it will print Ravi. So list is very intelligent. If you want to print, it is 0th location, first location, second location, only I want to print R. Second location, first character I want to print. Then you can mention square bracket 0th location. Second location లో ఏముంది ఇక్కడ స్ట్రింగ్ ఉంది. అండ్ సెకండ్ లొకేషన్లో 0th లొకేషన్లో ఏముంది ఆర్ ఉంది. నౌ ఐ యూజ్డ్ double square brackets. It is telling about second element in second indexed element. 0 is the second indexed first character. It will print only R. So list is that much of intelligent. You can access specific location and specific character also. If you want to access the last one 3, so then you can print only the false value. So it is storing different data types and accessing different. Z is a string actually. If you want to print string, string value is comma. What is the string variable name? Z. If I want to print entire name, I can use Z. It will print entire name. Raju. If I want to print first character only, I will use square brackets just like erase Z of 0. First character will be printed. R is printed. Z of 1. So like this, you can store and access the way it is storing the different data into variables and accessing different things. So I am taking one more example. For example, I am taking only a string data first of all. Name is the variable name and it contains W3 technologies. I am only working with the strings. If I want to print entire thing, I will use name. It is already practiced. It is already practiced. Now I want to print only technologies. I want to print only technologies. So 0th position, first position, it is the second position to end. Then I can give square brackets. It is called slicing. Second position, colon, and last position like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? If I am giving 13, what happened? I will check. So I want to print 2 to 13. So means it is the start position, correctly it is taken. But end position is not taken because in Python actually hash is a comment. It is ignored in the execution. Okay. So in slicing, start position colon end position minus 1 will be considered. Means if you given 13, it will take 13 minus 1. So then you need to mention 14. So then it is printed technologies. Sir, every time how I can count end letter? So Python is very intelligent. It cannot give end position. So start position you can give and end position place you can make it empty. The Python will understand starting position is 2, ending position is end. Then also it will print technologies. It is nothing but slicing. It is nothing but slicing. Hash slicing. So start colon end minus 1 will be considered. Start index position and end index minus 1 will be considered in Python. The slicing is clear. Slicing is clear. Okay. So why we need to use Python online compiler? One student asked. It is nothing but no need to install anything. The Python is available in cloud, Google, and you can export this sheet very easily and you can save in your computer. And whenever you require, you can open again, just like a Python codebook. Otherwise, you can download as .py Python code. And you can comment everything you can do. So without any pressure on your system, everywhere, wherever you go, you can simply, it is connected to your Gmail. That's why you can reopen, you can practice, you can see the outputs, everything will be available in this one sheet. That's why we are using cloud environment. In the complete Python course, we will learn all types of execution methods of the Python. It is a short time workshop. That's why I'm working in cloud environment. Very less time is there. That's why I'm working in cloud environment. It is a complete course. We will work with command prompt. We will work with Visual Studio Code. We will work with JetBrains, and all environments we will practice our Python code. Now, just strings only I am working. Name equal to, for example, Rajini is the name I'm giving. If I want to print, and another name is some initial, is another string, it contains B. So B Rajini is the name actually. I want to combine together, full name. Full name is the variable name. Then equal to name plus initial. Plus is a operator, it is using for concatenation in the strings. Concatenation is a string. So then full name can contains Rajini B. If you can print full name, it contains Rajini B. So if you want to add dot, then add string dot also. So name is one string, you are adding dot string plus initial is another string. You are concatenating and adding three strings. Then output will be Rajini dot B. So plus is using for concatenation. Okay. Another one. Sir, plus is used. You can multiply. Asterisk is used for repetition. Asterisk is used for repetition. For example, if you used full name into 4, means full name will be printed 4 times. Rajini B, Rajini B, Rajini B, like this, it is printing 4 times. The asterisk is used to repetition purpose. As slicing, we already practiced. Slicing can be done in several ways. So one is start position colon end -1. Okay, so we can use it another also, like start empty, we will only give n-1. Otherwise we will give start and we will make empty end position. In 3 ways we can use the slicing. Example, the full name I am working. Full name of, just I am not checking anything, 2 to 4 means second index position, third index position. Only 2 characters will be printed here. So only JA is printed. It is start and n-1. If it did not given starting position, it is considered as 0th position is the starting, ending position is the 4. So then it printed Raja. Even starting position, it did not mention ending position. Then starting position will be considered, and the ending position will be taken the last character. So from the second position it is considered, and last up to last it is taken. So it is called string multiplication. And some important methods are available in strings. Number of methods are there, and we can discuss about few functions, ready to use methods, like one minute. So if you want to convert into any uppercase, for example, okay, we can use it upper of. So then your entire name will be converted into uppercase. These are the some of the ready to use methods in strings. Like if you use lower, everything will be converted into lower. Yes. So like this we can use print of, whereof. It is already available lower, but if for this understanding purpose I am giving B is a capital, so then it will be converted into lower. So it is actually capital here, everywhere it is capital, so it is converted into lower. Like this several sub things are available. These are the some of the methods we can use with the strings. Up to here clear? Here we discussed about concatenation of strings, repetition of string, slicing of strings, and using methods of the strings. Here any doubt?
Cyrus, you can ask the question.
Rajni, can I continue? Sorry, Nazir. Nazir, can I continue or any doubt?
Sorry.
Nazir.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Can I continue?
Yeah. Cyrus had any question. He's having the doubt. Can you take his doubt? Oh, now he said no. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm continue. I'm going to work with the list because we have less time. We need to complete all these things. My list I'm giving like 2.3.4 or something. So I used three things. Square brackets I am using for the creation of a list. If you want to print, print off variable name, it will print the entire list. So at the same time, we already discussed about if you want to print a specific location value, ml square brackets of I want 0th location, so 0th location will be printed. Means in the 0th location 2 is there. If you want to print post location, so it will print 3.4. Okay. So location 0, 1, 2, second location string is there. For example, second location, it will print entire string. Okay. So if you want to print only first two characters, you can use slicing. 0 to 2 means in the second location string is there. In the string I want to print 0 to 2 only. It will print RA from the second location. So it is possible in Python. It is possible in Python. The same time, previous example I given, the list can contain other list also. So it contains sublist. ML contain in 0th location 2 number, first location decimal, second location string, third location it contains list. Print. My list name is ML. I want to print third location. So it will print entire list. It will print entire list 120. If I want to print only second element, what is the second element? 0, 1. So first location 0, 1. Indexing position is 1. So you need to understand very clearly how Python will be understand this. So whenever if you creating a list or anything, it's very simple. It is the 0th location, it is the first location, actually it is the second location and it is the third location for ML list purpose. From the string, again it is the 0th position, first position, second position and third position. So 2, 0 will be R, 2, 1 will be A, 2, 2 will be J, 2, 3 will be U. Like this, it is the 0th location, it is the first location. So internally it is represented ML 0, 2. ML like 2 means Raju. From 2 you can access sub 3. 2, 3. 2, 3 means U it will print. If you want to ML 3, you can access sub 1, 1. 3, 1 means 23. I hope that it is clear how we are accessing sub elements in the list. Clear? Yes, we can concatenate. We already concatenated in the previous example. String to string we already concatenated. Name is one string, initial is another string. Concatenation is not adding, only combining. I hope that it is clear. Any doubt?
Yeah. Rosa, you can ask the questions. You are in unmute now.
Like, sir, in the previous example, you used the asterisk for the string. Can I use it for list also? What you use the asterisk for? Repetition plus for concatenation. If I use it with list, what happened? So L1 is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. L2 list 2 is equal to, okay, 3 comma 4 comma 5. So I created two lists. L1 contains this, L2 contains this. Can I add my L is equal to L1 plus L2? I'm trying to concatenate the list. Concatenation. So I'm printing my L. So what happened? Anyone can guess? It will combine together into a single list. It combined into single list. The plus here using to combine two lists. Plus operator working as combining of two lists. Sir, I thought that 1 will be added with 3, 2 will be added with 4, 3 will be added with 5. Actually, it is not possible here, but it is possible in Python with other libraries. Now, I am using asterisk here. It is for concatenation, and now I am taking same L1 as a list for repetition. I want to print L1 into 3. Then what happened? The L1 list elements are repeatedly stored 3 times and made a single list. So same list items are repeated 3 times and stored in the same list. So it is available here, and some of the important list methods we will check. So because we cannot take all the things, but we can check it 3 important things. One is append. Append is a method. Next, insert, add new element, and remove. We can remove any element from the list, and we can check it change. It is possible with the lists. For example, L1 is the list, contains 1 comma 2 comma 34 comma. Actually, Raju is also contains. So by mistakenly I given Raju. So I want to change it to Rajini. So it is contains this information. So I am making it separate shell because for clarity purpose. Okay. Sorry. One. It is printed only entire list. Okay. Now I am changing L1 of where is the position of Raju? 0 is 1, 1 is 2, 2 position is 34, 3 position is Raju. So third position is equal to I am changing Rajin. Okay. Then what happened? Print of L1. Now instead of Raju it is changed to Rajini, means this position I changed. So this is called change of existing elements in list. Okay. Now can I append, sir? New data I can append. Okay. L1 dot append of, I want to append another name, Nazir. Want to append Nazir. After appending, again I am printing my list. What happened? So Rajini after Nazir is appended. I want to insert before Rajini. For example, I am trying L1 dot insert. So actually insert have two arguments. One is data, and another one is your value. Okay, insert. So insert of position. I want to insert in 0, 1, 2 position. I'm trying to add in second position. I want to add my name like Rama. After inserting, 2 is the position, Rama is data. What happened? In second position, it is inserted 0, 1, 2. I given second. If I given third position, then it will insert in third position. It is clear. So in which position we are inserting, that existing value will be shifted to the next position. So if I want to remove the value in the third position, L1 dot remove third position. After removing, I am printing again. Sorry, I want to remove the data. Okay, I want to remove the data. Just right. Third position, 0, 1, third position Rama. I want to remove this Rama. Now, after printing, Rama is not available in the list because the Rama data is removed. The Rama data is removed. So, I can, if I want to check, I want to sort in a order, I can make it reverse. I can do several things by using the list. Number of functions or methods are available in list. Similarly, everything is same for the tuple also, but the only one change for the tuple, only one change. I want to create a tuple. Tuple can be T1 I am creating. Tuple will be created with parentheses. 0.3, comma 4, so something. Okay, print. It will print T1. Tuple is created, but tuple values are cannot be possible to change. So in second location, value I want to change to 0th location, first location, second location. I want to change, but it is raising an error because of tuple object does not support assignment. Editing is not possible with the tuple. Tuple cannot support editing. We can only access, that's all. We can access. We can store. Okay. And next we are going to discuss about I want to create a mocks dictionary because everyone can easily connect to this. Okay, like subject maybe science. Okay, 23. Actually, here science is a string, so that's why you need to give double quotes for this. It is a key. Science is a key, and it is a string. Otherwise, you can give like math 23. Okay, like if you want to use social, you can give 45 something. So I have two values. So it contains how to access this. If I use a print of mocks, it will print entire dictionary. Okay. If I want to print only specific thing of mocks, instead of index is not available here. Either I can use math or social. If I given math value will be stored. So 23 will be shown here. If I used social value will be stored. So marks of key. What is the syntax here? I am using marks, square bracket I am using key. It will return. Here it contains key but value. It is the dictionary. If you want to print all the keys, it is also possible in Python. If you want to print all the values, all the values or all the keys, you can print by using methods. Just for example, if you want to print only keys, the dictionary name is marks. Only if I want to print keys, so it will print only keys of the dictionary. So it is returning 1 minute.
Ram, it's off.
Just a minute. Let's. Just a minute. Okay, my screen is visible to everyone. My screen is visible to everyone. Okay, sorry. Okay, so can I use keys of? It will print only keys from the dictionary. Okay, if you want to print only values of a dictionary, marks dot values of. It will print only values of the dictionary. So like this, I can access the dictionary from here. Okay. So next we need to discuss about sets. It is also easy to create by using curling brackets only. Like my set, I'm giving the name of the variable Like I can give 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Again I repeating some elements. I'm repeating some elements. Then print the set. Only it will print 1, 2, 3, 4 only. The repeated things are excluded from the sets. The repeated things are excluded from the list. Sir, if up to now we discussed about different data types and their things, and only input related things, how to take input from the keyboard in Python. Just like if you want to read something from the keyboard, you can use input method. You can input method. For example, I want to read number 1 and number 2 equal to input of and here enter number 1. It is your comment. The comment will be displayed. After that it will receive the value and store in number 1. But by default it will take string value. But number 1 I want to store into a number. That's why I need to convert into integer type. So after that I want to take number 2. I can take another thing, number 2. Okay, so 2 numbers I taken, sum equal to like num1 plus num2. So print of so first it is asking about enter number 1. I entered 23 and pressed enter. It is asking for second number. So I am entering 34. So the sum will be calculated, sum is printed. So it is for input purpose. Input is used to receive data from the keyboard. If you want to receive your name equal to input of enter your number. Enter your name. Then no need of conversion because input by default receives everything in the format of string only. So that's why no need of int of or something is not required. Simply print of name. So I'm entering my name and press enter. So I need to enter here. So the output is shown from above. So nothing but for the strings, no need of this conversion is not required. Only integer we required int of. It is a float, we required float of. So otherwise it is not required to convert. It is for taking input from the keyboard. So I want to create a simple program finding like PNR by, otherwise I will calculate area. So L into B I want to calculate, for example. So L. So input quotes is a comment, enter L value, you can give any comment. It is stored in L, but L should be integer or float. So that's why I'm converting into float, decimal value. The L may be in decimal. B, it is also maybe decimal. That's why I'm using float. Input area. I'm calculating L into B and print the quotes. The area is comma. You can simply print So first it is asking 23.3, entered, and I'm decimal values I given, and area will be calculated 79.2. So like this, you can use integer, string, decimal values purpose. At the same time, I'm going to use for loop. It is very a simple thing you can use in Python. Before that, okay. So given number is positive number or negative number, I need to test. So that's why I'm taking a number. Number is equal to integer number I'm taking of the value is available in number variable. I'm checking if num greater than or equal to 0. So it is a positive. It is a positive. But in Python, if condition will be, we need to keep colon and enter. We need to maintain some space here. This space is nothing but indentation. Actually, in C and other language, curling bracket begin, curling bracket end will be there. But in Python, there is no curling bracket is there. That's why this much of space we need to maintain. It is starting of block, if true block. So I need to use print. And number is positive. So I'm using else. So I need to go back to the previous indentation else. So only the print comes under this block. Okay. So else colon. Colon is mandatory in here. Okay. So this is a simple if condition, if else. Condition number greater than 0, it is positive, else it is a negative number. So I am executing this. If I enter 23, it will give positive. Again I am executing by clicking play button. Minus 34, then it is giving, it is a negative number. Like this, you can use positive or, so you can use if, simple if condition. And now I am using for. For can be used with several things. If you want to print from 1 to 10, it is not just like your initial value, condition, increment or decrement like this, it is not available. It is little bit different in Python. For I want to print, okay, the range operator I will use. For example, first of all, I want to print character by character in a string. My name is equal to W3 technologies. So I can check for X in name. So actually I'm trying to different way. So it is printing one by one character. So name contains different characters. So first character is given to X, it is printing. Second character is given to X, it is printing. Like this I can print character by character in by using for also. If I want to print numbers, X in range I will use. Range 1 comma, the one column 10. Okay. Print of X. Sorry. Spelling mistake, 1 minute. This is a range. First of all, I'm giving actually. So it is one type of range operation. Okay. If I given 10, initially it is taking 1 to 10. So if I want to use start and end, so then I need to use 1 comma 10. Then I need to use 1 comma 10. It is the start position. It is n minus 1. Starting is 1. 10 is nothing but n minus 1. Nothing but up to 9 only it will take. So for will be used like this in Python. For will be used like this. Actually, I have very less time. That's why I'm hurry. I'm completing. So if once we check all the topics are covered or not. So conditionals, loops, creating accessing lists and dictionaries, and average list, some of the maximum, minimum. These are the some things we need to discuss. Operators are missing one point. Like arithmetic operators, I'm going to test. So if x equal to 23, y equal to 45. I want to print x plus y. Plus is an operator. It is used to add the things like this. I can use minus, asterisk, division, remainder, and power. Like x asterisk multiplication, x by y, and x percentile y, and x power double stop. So x plus y 68, x minus y, and x into y, and x by y, and x percentile y, and it will exact cancellation, and it is the power of x power y value. So these are the some of the operator plus, minus, asterisk, slash, percentile, and power. And example list, some L equal to some list is there, similar type of list we cannot use for the multiple. So for calculation something here, if I want to find minimum value in the list, so I can use min of L. It will print minimum value in the given list. Minimum value is 1. If it is similar type. Sir, if I use strings also, then what happened? The strings is also calculated with some values and it will give the minimum value. But here it contain mixed because strings and int. If I given only strings, then what happened? It is given something. If it contain mixed, it raises an error. If I given Raju, comma Rama, it will print minimum value. So it will give some values to the alphabets and it will calculate, and the minimum value it will print. If the similar type should be required, we cannot give mixed type. Here we will follow integer, either string or decimals. Any one type we need to give, then only these min max functions will be work it out. And max of